Hey there guys, I'm Danks564 and this is continuation of our Let's Play of Kingdom Come Deliverance, and we just had a little bit of a fun time with the Lady Stephanie here, and I'm thinking what we're going to do is, by the way, did she actually give me that shirt? Yeah, shirt that she gave me. And it will replace what? No. By the way, what's it? Its charisma is 18. Like, compared to this fancy shirt, yeah, it's better. So, you go to the horse, will sell that fancy shirt then, eventually. So, that's good. But what I'm thinking is, we're going to go to Lidechko first, exercise the ghost, and then we're gonna go to the monastery, and we're gonna try to heal our people. So, Lidechko, here I come. And we'll see what we can see. Wayfarer, sure, let's examine who the hell is that Wayfarer. Where is he? Cannot see any Wayfarers. No. What you talking about? Riddler?
How about a small wager, my good man?
Sure.
It's simple. I tell you a riddle.
Okay. Sure, accept the bet.
That sounds good. Let's do it.
Now, listen carefully. In the feast hall on the table are 10 candles.
I think I already had that, didn't I?
A gust of wind throws open the window and blows out 2 candles. A little later, another candle goes out. The servant, therefore, closes the hall window. Now the wind cannot blow out any more. So how many candles can the servant find to relight the following?
3. The answer 3.
3.
Is the correct answer. While the wind blows out 3, 7 burn down completely overnight. So the next day, only those 3 can be recon. Well, what can I do?
We may well do.
Okay, that was a waste of time. Continue. I just talked to a Wayfarer. No, thank you. I'm surprised that there wasn't the dead carcass on over that crossing over there. And I need to eat something. We have some dried mushrooms and an apple. Now, where exactly was that? Butcher's house north. Okay. On top of that, it's a butcher house, right? So we might as well buy some sort of a sausage or something, I don't know. First, let's...
Good. Let's go to the cross in the...
Okay, let's go to the cross in the bedroom, I guess. Drop the herbs.
Well, what are you waiting for?
I feel a bit out of my depth. This is my first time.
Now you tell me. Well, get started. You've got the flowers, so it has to work.
Well, here goes.
Latin, I guess.
Pater noster quies incarnis sanctificator omen tuum.
Are you sure you're saying that right?
Shh! I mustn't be interrupted. In nominate parties et filiis et spirits etc.
Continue in Latin.
Ave Maria gratia plenti dominatrix tecum.
Burn the herbs.
Glory be to the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, as it was in the beginning, is now, and ever shall be, world without end. O Lord, may he rest in eternal peace, and may eternal light guide his way. Amen.
Amen.
So,
Thank you. Please God I can finally sleep in peace at night. Come by tomorrow to see if it worked.
It probably didn't. She probably has some sort of a neurological disease or something. Come on, can we? Thank you. Can you sell me a couple of sausages or something? I don't know. Just in case I'll need...
You've come to her.
Oh, come on. Seriously? Whatever. Let's just go. Let's just go to the monastery. Shall we? And we'll see what we can see. Hopefully we'll be able to heal our people or something. I have the perk for healing, so I guess it should be fine, right? Okay. Over there. Yeah, I think... Was it Johanna or something like that?
That's going to be taking food out of our mouths.
Johanka.
What is it?
Can we talk? What is it?
Johanka?
Henry?
I'm glad to see you.
Me too. I heard that you're doing well.
Well, that depends.
You're alive. So you're doing well.
Okay, what's going on here?
What's happening here? Oh my god. Philip and... they're all...
Yes. Where do you think the wounded ended up?
Actually, I had no idea.
Well, now you know. Me and Nicodemus have been trying to keep things under control since Skalitz was raised. Just the two of us.
Can I help in any way?
Can I help at all?
Certainly. We can always use an extra pair of hands here. And it's been like that since the beginning.
I was in a bad way myself back then. They took me to Ratai unconscious, and I needed a healer. How's everyone holding up? What can I do?
Holding up? People here are dying, usually needlessly, and I can't do anything about it. We don't have enough food or space or anyone who's willing to help us.
Okay. Nobody helps you here?
Doesn't anyone help you with nursing these people? You've got scholars all around you.
Scholars, maybe, but they leave the healing up to God. Nicodemus is trying, but everything he knows is from his books.
Okay, I can take a look for myself.
Can I have a look at them myself? I know a little about healing.
Do you now? And what would you do if you burnt yourself at the forge?
First, you have to cool it down with water. Marigold ointment helps, and it's better if you don't bind it and let it breathe.
You do know what you're talking about. Looks like blacksmiths know about more than just pulling teeth.
Pulling teeth? Nothing to it. As long as you don't squeeze the pincers too hard and crush them.
Well, go and see if anyone needs anything. Just don't go pulling anyone's teeth.
Okay. Doesn't monastery care for them?
Doesn't the monastery care for them?
They give us some food for them and a place to sleep. But I wouldn't say they help exactly. More like they just tolerate us.
Okay. Do you have enough food?
You have enough food?
Enough to survive, maybe. But convalescents need feeding up.
Maybe if I brought some meat, some game, that would strengthen them up.
That would be a great help.
Okay. Bring some game, meat to the infirmary, will do. Anything else you need?
Anything else you need?
Look around.
Well, it is a little crowded.
Crowded? I've had to leave some of the sick lying in the open air, even at night. And have you seen what they're lying on?
I'll try to negotiate better conditions with the monastery.
I tried that, out loud. They just nod their heads, but don't move a muscle.
Okay. Very well.
Very well.
How are you doing?
And how are you doing? You're the only woman here, alone in the monastery.
Some of the monks speak to me, but other people act like I don't exist. Too bad the custodian isn't one of those.
Is the custodian causing you problems?
All the time. Apparently he has a wife somewhere, but that doesn't stop him. He's constantly strutting around in front of me.
And, what else?
What do you mean, what else? He's invited me to his home.
I could do something about it, if you liked.
No, I can deal with him. The last thing I need is you going around threatening people. It won't help me, and it definitely won't help the refugees.
Okay. Why is there a guard here?
Why is there a guard outside?
He's here because of me.
Because of you?
Yes. There was one time I just had enough of it all, of the way they treat us, and I almost slapped one of... But that doesn't matter.
Can you tell me about that custodian?
What can you tell me about the custodian?
He's supposed to be in charge of all the guards and the security of the monastery. But really, he has a say in pretty much everything, including supplies. And that's why he probably thinks he can do whatever he wants.
Okay, that's all I need to know for now.
Alright, that's all I need to know.
Look, Henry, I know I can speak harshly, but I'm at the end of my tether. Last week Bohuslav died. Maybe you knew him. And nobody even blinked an eye. We desperately need help.
I'll do whatever's in my power.
Okay, let's get to it. So, find out how to get better conditions for the sick. Is there anything else? Yeah, we'll see. First, I guess Nicodemus.
You're the one who's in charge of the wounded.
Yes, I'm the infirmarius here. Time was I only had a few elderly monks who couldn't walk to take care of. Now I have this mess to deal with.
Monks so old they can't hold themselves up with their own legs.
If that were the only bodily function they could control. But I shouldn't talk like that. It's a blessing to live to such an age.
Okay. Well, let's talk about wounded from Skalitz.
How are the wounded from Skalitz?
Some of them are well taken care of. But others are dying here needlessly. It's a good thing we have Johanka here. I'd never be able to manage on my own.
Okay, you don't normally treat wounded?
So you don't normally treat the wounded then?
Well, there were accidents, of course. A broken leg, someone who'd been kicked by a cow or bitten by a goat. But this, I've never dealt with the carnage of battle before.
If only it had been a battle. This was cold-blooded slaughter.
You were there? God be merciful to you and the dead and the wounded.
How can I help you?
How can I help you?
Have you talked to Johanka?
I did.
Well, if you know something about it, then go and take a look. However, you don't look like you've studied the Hippocratic arts.
That's true. I'm the son of a blacksmith. But I have been around the wounded before.
Greetings,
What do I do if I'm not sure of the treatment?
Come and speak to me. We'll see what we can do.
Okay. What do you think of the
What do
custodian?
you think about the custodian?
Baron von Berg? Well, he does his job well. He keeps us safe here. And the last time I saw him was when I was rubbing ointment on his rash.
I heard he's been here a lot lately.
Well, that's true. He comes to visit Johanka. But he's never here long, and he always leaves unsatisfied.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Why are they so badly provided for?
Why are they so badly provided for? People are crammed in next to each other, and some have to sleep outside. That can't be good for them. It gets freezing here at night.
I can't afford anything more for them.
How is that possible? You're the infirmarius. You decide how all the money gets spent.
But I have no say in how much money I'm given. And because the abbot's away, it's still the same amount I had when I was taking care of a few old men.
Okay, can you do
Can't
anything?
do anything. Won't the others help?
Unfortunately not. The brothers in the cloister aren't much interested in the external world, and the custodian has enough on his plate with the chaos in the region. Besides, his main concern is the smooth running of the monastery.
And the local custodian, we already talked about it, but whatever.
And the local custodian? His crew has enough provisions.
I tried him, but it seems he had some disagreement with Johanka, and now he won't give us anything.
I'll try to talk to him.
Okay. How can you leave brothers in... Okay, that's... I don't think that'll help.
So, conditions here seem to me quite unchristian.
You're not the only one.
I'd like to learn something from you.
Learn something from you.
And what can you do?
A bit of everything.
Can you now? But to be more precise, do you understand herbs and medicinal plants?
Yeah, I know it well.
Of course, like the back of my hand.
You don't look the part, but if you say so. Go to the herb garden, take a good look at what's growing there, and then pull up the weeds in the herbaceous beds. Is that clear?
Okay.
Clear. I can get cracking.
Not so fast. Have I even told you what I consider a weed? It's dandelions, stinging nettles, and thistles. Those plants have their use, but they've no business growing among the euphrasia and the mentha, or anywhere else in that garden for that matter.
Okay. How am I to recognize them?
How can I tell them apart?
You see, this is the part where you learn something. Look in the herbarium to find out what a dandelion, stinging nettle, and thistle look like.
Okay, I understand.
I see.
Once you've cleared the garden of weeds, come back. And woe betide you if you pull up anything but weeds.
Don't worry, you've never had as good a gardener.
And where do we find herbarium? That's alchemy. Okay, first thing first though. Try to get supplies. First, let's check on the wounded, shall we?
These wounds have been well taken care of.
Insomniac?
Above. I can't get a wink of sleep.
What are you making such a fuss about?
A fuss? Because of my leg, I have to stay here for at least another week. Hurts like fuck. And with everyone else moaning and groaning all night, I can't get any sleep.
Okay, I'll help you.
Maybe I can make you something to help you sleep.
Oh, then for God's sake, do it quickly.
Can you teach me something? Potion to induce heavy sleep.
How about some potion to induce heavy sleep?
Certainly. The old reliable.
Reliable?
Some of the brothers like a good sleep. And sometimes that's the only way to get one. I'll show you how.
Thanks.
Okay. I guess we need to go to the crafting station? To alchemy station? Where... Gee, help. Alchemy is a useful skill that transforms herbs and other ingredients into potions and remedies. In order to brew those, you need to acknowledge... You need a knowledge of alchemy, a recipe, an alchemist's bench, and the necessary ingredients. In the alchemist's lab, you will find on the right side of the bench a herbarium, which lists all the properties of herbs and all the recipes you have so far learned. You open it with E and using Q to turn pages, okay, to the recipes or plant description you want. It's always best to follow the recipe in the book by holding E on the recipe. You can also set all necessary ingredients straight onto the alchemy bench. Okay, that's useful. Next. The degree of difficulty of the brewing itself varies, and each recipe requires a variable number of steps. The first step is always to pour potion base, which you will find on the shelf to your left. Got it. Then you add ingredients to the cauldron from the shelf on the right. Got it. And if the recipe demands it, you must take care of the grind ingredients using mortar and pestle. You can use dish next to the mortar and pestle to prepare these ingredients. Got it. Next step is to brew the mixture on the prescribed flame, which is regulated by means of bellows. Sometimes it's enough to just warm it on the low heat. Sometimes it has to be boiled, so you have to work your bellows until the mixture bubbles. You must carefully time how long you brew the potion using the glass. Okay, sand glass. The brewing potion can be poured directly from the cauldron into the phial or passed through the distiller. Okay, that seems complicated. We need... Bovis Rage is not what we need. Savior Schnapps. 2 belladonna is 1 nettle. That's actually quite easy. Prepare wine, 2 handfuls of belladonna and 1 nettle. Boil nettle for 2 turns. Grind belladonna, drop in belladonna and boil it for 1 more turn. That seems simple enough. I think we'll do that. That's, I think, what we need. Lullaby. Well, I guess that's the base. A handful of poppy and 1 thistle of herb Paris. So thistle we know how it looks, and dandelion I know how it looks, and the other he mentioned I need to find out. Drop the poppy in the cauldron and boil it for 1 turn. Add the thistle and boil for 1 more turn. Leave to cool and then add herb Paris. Got it. So drop poppy, boil, add thistle, boil, leave and cool, and then Paris. Got it. So we need thistle and Paris, don't we? Come on, get out. Can you sell me? Because we have poppy, I'm pretty sure of that. Trading. Other, I believe. Paris, marigold, poppy, thistle. I might as well buy 1, because I'm pretty sure we'll gather some. Paris something, Paris. No, we need to go and buy. Now. Prepare E. So what do we have here? Paris, poppy, thistle. So first we need poppy, then thistle, and Paris in the land is the last. And we use oil as the base. Okay. Now we drop poppy. Sunglasses F. Okay, drop it there. What's the bellows Q? We boil it. I don't think it's still boiling. More. Okay, I think it starts boiling, and 1 more. And sunglass. And boil. Come on, boil. And boil. And thistle. And drop. And sunglass. And boil. And boil. And let it cool down. And drop in Paris. I believe that like those yellow things on top is it boiling, even though it doesn't look like it. but it seems to me like that's the case. We need to make it cool down. I don't think it's still cool because of all the steam. So, or do I just drop it? Will it cool down more? There we go. And our Paris and cauldron. And do we need to put it into this still? No. Oh, right, file. We can put it right away into the file. Gotcha. This will complete the potion. Okay. Did it work? Yeah, Brutal Lullaby potion. Look at that. That's really, really interesting alchemy thing. So, here, take some potion.
Really?
Drink this, and you'll fall straight to sleep.
Oh, thank you.
What's my speech level at? Speech? Or is it here? Speech at 9. Well, that's not bad. Okay. Who else needs you?
He'll be able to get out of this on his own.
Okay. Who are you?
Philip.
Jesus,
From
look where you're going.
I don't see any wounds, but he's shaking terribly.
Okay. Can you help me with that? What happened to Philip?
What happened to Philip?
Philip?
He's unconscious. He's shivering and he has a fever.
Ah, I didn't know that. When he first came here, he was fine. No wounds on him. He was escorting the others. Then he got worse and worse until he lost consciousness entirely. Ask Johanka. Maybe she'll know more.
Okay. Let's go and talk to her. Where is she? Johanka.
Everything here is fine.
I bet you it's lupus, but maybe it's something else. What happened to Philip?
What happened to Philip?
Poor man. There was nothing wrong with him, and now he's getting worse every day.
But do you know why?
Maybe. He didn't run away from Skalitz, you see. He hid for days, among the corpses. If he got poisoned...
But what can we do?
Us? Nothing. Only Father Simon might have been able to save him. He knew a lot about poisons.
And where is he?
You know he left Skalitz years ago.
And does anyone know where he ended up?
If you believe the stories about a wild man in the woods, then Rovnar is the place to go.
Okay. Where exactly is Rovna? Don't remember. Oh, okay. Rovna is the place that was burned, right? While was running or something. I think he mentioned that there was something happening there. What's wrong with you?
He's not reacting. But all I can see that's wrong with him is his leg.
Okay.
I have to ask Johanka.
Johanka, come on. What's wrong with the man with the bandaged leg?
What's wrong with that man by the altar? He doesn't look wounded, but he's really pale and doesn't react at all.
He had a broken leg. A bad one. The bone had come right through the skin. We tried to straighten it, but I don't know if we did it right. I'm not holding out much hope for him. I've seen folk in that state before, and it didn't end well.
My God! There has to be something we can do.
And what do you suggest? The monks won't help, and I don't know anyone else who can.
Pretty sure I can. Yeah, I'll straighten his leg.
Well, I can try. I'll straighten his leg.
You?
Unfortunately, I've had occasion to try this sort of thing before. You have to place the bones as precisely as you can next to each other. It's hard, but you have to ignore any screams of pain. That's the only way to help him.
Well, fine. Try it then.
Okay, let's go and do that. Good thing I took that skill. It's coming quite handy now.
Are you holding him firmly?
Aye.
Okay, that should do it.
Hey,
Done.
watch it!
This guy?
Folks these days.
Looks like he's good. This guy?
He just needs to sleep.
This guy?
I'm not needed here.
Hans.
What do you want?
You look alright?
You look alright?
Mostly, but my leg still hurts.
Did the humans wound you?
That's what I tell the ladies. Truth is, I did myself a mischief while I was running away.
And do they rebandage it for you?
Occasionally. They told me they don't have enough bandages.
Well, that's no use. Those bandages need changing.
I'll get some. I have some bandages, actually.
I've got bandages, so I can take care of it.
Wonderful. Could you tell Brother Nicodemus?
I can do it
I'll
myself.
do it myself.
I thought you were a blacksmith.
A long time ago. But unfortunately, I've had to learn a thing or two about the art of medicine since then.
Well, fine then.
Good. So, oh.
Dear Mistress Johanka, I come again in admiration of your selfless dedication. I would like to invite you to a fine banquet at my palace. You certainly have earned some... What business have you here, fellow? Who let you in?
That will probably end in fighting, eventually. I really hope I will not have to fight him right now.
Taking care of the
It's a
wound,
hospital.
as I'm sure you're aware.
Ah. Well then, run along and take care of them, and let me talk to Johanka. You're not needed here.
Wow, he has 15 of... Yeah. Yeah, that'll not work. Do I just not intrude? Do I just not interfere? Because it will just make it worse. I think I'll do that. Wow, 15? Really? Speech 15?
I won't intrude, custodian.
That's what I like to hear. Well, Johanka has my invitation, so I look forward to seeing her soon.
Yeah,
What the hell?
that probably would have made things a lot harder. Especially since I need to ask him for better provisions here.
Oh, it's you.
Do you know me? You're not from Skalitz.
You're not from Skalitz?
No, but please help me. I can't stay here.
What happened to you?
What happened to you?
I was working on the building when the scaffolding up by the roof collapsed underneath me.
Well, and you're very lucky you survived at all.
Yes, that's what everyone tells me. But it's no use being alive if all I can do is lie here like a wet sack of barley.
Well, you're pretty battered.
Well, you're pretty battered, but I don't see anything that a few weeks rest can't fix.
Weeks? My God, I have to get back to work sooner than that.
Why don't you want to stay?
What's the problem? Why can't you stay until you heal?
I have a family. I'm poor. It's only thanks to the building work that we can survive. And the master told me if I don't come back in a few days, then I shouldn't come back at all. And where can me and my wife go then? Who'll take us in? We'll end up living in the woods, where any bandit or ruffian could set on us.
Okay, how can I help you?
Is there anything I can do to help? It looks like they took care of your wounds.
When I was little, my father got trampled on by a horse, and an old hag from the village gave him some kind of purple herbs for it. And he got better very quickly.
And do you remember what the herbs were?
I don't. But there's supposed to be the whole cursed knowledge of the world in this place. Something has to be written about it. A herbarium. Anything.
I'll try to find something.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, why is it so... It became so dark next to him? Is that all of the people I can... Insomniac, I helped. I think that's all of them. Philip, we need to find about the poisons. This guy I helped. This guy...
Greetings,
The
Henry.
wounds have been well taken care of.
Everything else, I think I've taken care of. Now, let's go and... Oh, you.
Just my luck to get
His
stuck
wounds
here
have been
with
well taken care of. I'm not needed here.
Okay.
I'll probably play dice.
Now, need to find weeds. Then we need to talk to custodians. And probably... Actually, I'll probably need to talk to this guy about those purple flowers or something. Do you know anything about herbs?
Do you know anything about herbs?
I'm not an expert, but I know a little something. Is it urgent?
Well, one of the workers who was injured during construction would like to get back to work. He mentioned some purple flowers that would...
Herbs.
Oh, purple herbs that should help.
I couldn't tell you off the top of my head, but you can have a look in the herbarium here. There won't be too many purple herbs for bruises and sprains.
Okay. So do I just... read? Herbs? Okay, no. Thistle. Adds stamina, reduces speech. I don't think so. Mint. Improves speech, dispels fatigue. Maybe? Okay, maybe mint. Sage. Improves tanks and vitality, reduces speech. Helps health and stamina. I don't know, maybe. Well, if this greatly helps health and stamina, I guess that's... Sifitium Comfey? I guess. Do you know anything about Sifitium Comfey? Okay, I guess I need to, like, somehow find them on my own. Try the supplies from custodian, bring some game meat to the infirmary, help with healing, okay. And get healing herbs. Do you have those herbs that I wanted? Yeah, that, comfy. Yeah, let's take one. I think pretty sure it's that. And deal. What's... I remember thistle and dandelion. What's the other?
How do I know which are the...
You see, this is the part where you learn something. Look in the herbarium to find out what a dandelion,
Nettle.
stinging nettle, and thistle...
Okay, got it. I understand. What was the... How does the nettle look like? Thistle... nope. Oh. Oh, I see. I get it, what it is. Yeah, gotcha. I'm just not sure how it was called in English. But I'm pretty sure I know what's in Russian, what it is in Russian. Okay, let's go and... first, let's go and give it the herb to that guy. Let's see if we work it out right.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah, hopefully I have what you need.
Hopefully I have what you need.
This one.
Thank you.
With any luck, I'll soon be feeling better. If you find the time, stop by to see me in a few days.
Okay. Now let's go and do the weeds and talk to the... what's his name? Baron von something. So... dandelions. More dandelions. More dandelions. Really, do I need to just do that? That's kinda... nettle. Pretty sure that's nettle. That's thistle. Yeah. I think I can use nettle for savior potion. It's thistle. And we increase our herbalism. That's good. Dandelion. Yeah, it just needs... There needs to be no animation when picking up stuff. It just needs to appear in your pocket. What the hell did I pick up there? It would have been so much faster if it was that way. And I don't think it would affect immersion in any way, shape or form. Come on, seriously? Do I need to pick that all up? Like all the dandelions and shit? That's just stupid. But my herbalism has grown like crazy. Did it appear from somewhere, or am I crazy? Okay. Looks like this is done. It's all nettle here. Like all of it is nettle. Almost all of it. Well, there's some mint. Yeah. I think they overdid with that quest a little bit. Oh well, I guess I need my herbalism a bit. Come on. Do I really need to... Weeds. How much do I need to do that? Okay. I don't... Does it... Herbalism give me anything? Like, just herbalism. Where is it? Flower power. +2 charisma bonus. If you got enough fragrant herbs in your inventory, you get +2 charisma bonus. That's interesting. Your horse has enough fragrant herbs in sell, but it will shy less. I don't really care. The herbs you sell have 15% higher price. That's hardly anything. Herbs picking activity will add experience to a strength stat too. Really? That might actually be quite useful. 2 charisma will be quite useful as well, I think. That's mint. That's not what I meant to pick up. I meant to pick up nettle, but for some reason he just decided to go for the mint. Anything else here? There's nettle. Come on. It's in here somewhere. I just cannot... Seriously. There, nettle. I just imagined like the picture of it. Knight in plate armor picking up like weeds. Yeah.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
Well, I think we have some food. No, we don't have any food. That's not good. Surely there should be some food here somewhere. Why don't we eat some of those dandelions? Okay, fuck it. I don't care. Should be good enough. That's taking way too long of a time to just pick up that shit. Right? Let's pick up all those thistles and we'll be done. And well, okay, final one. That's it. That's it, final one. I think I did a good job here. Well... yeah, I think this is the last one, so... might as well, I guess, just finish it. Oh, there we go. Herbalism perk. And I think all that stuff will definitely be counted enough as to give me additional herbalism.
I'm starting to get hungry.
Yeah. Let's go. I think that would have been enough. Whatever. If he doesn't want to admit that it's enough, I don't want to even talk to him. Can we find something to eat here? No, that's a charcoal burner thingy-majig. I think we need to go upstairs somewhere. Can we have a... yeah, there we go. No, can we not eat? God damn it. Is there no food in here? Is he on top? He's probably on the second floor. Some guard. Why is he sleeping?
Good day to you.
Supplies.
I'm helping at the infirmary now, and I came to...
Ah, and how is Johanka? Do you know her well?
Yes, I do.
Good, good. Does she ever talk about me?
A little.
Sometimes. A little.
That's good. Excellent. Johanka means a lot to me.
I'm mainly here for supplies and to talk about the state of the wounded from Skalitz. They need blankets, food...
Well, that's not my problem. Let the infirmarius take care of it.
His hands are tied. Until the abbot comes back, he can't get anything.
And why should that interest me?
I don't think I'll be able to persuade him because I'll pay you. Yeah, I don't think 9 versus 14 will definitely not work, right?
Because I'll pay you.
For supplies? But of course, that will be...
Oh, come off it. You get your supplies from the monastery for free. No one will bat an eyelid if you ask for more. Blankets can get chewed up by mice. Food can go off.
Say 130.
Agree?
That's not enough.
Okay, fine, 140.
Yes, these things happen, certainly. And as long as the monastery needs my protection, they'll have to put up with it.
I feel quite hungry.
Yeah, I know, but there's no food here. Even though there's kitchen there, but no food, apparently. I don't know, let's go wash ourselves at least. And is that all? What else do I need to do here? I think that would be that. There's a little dandelion here. And there are two more. Oh, they disappeared? Okay. Well, that should be clean, right? I know I said I won't, but it's kind of bugging me that it's not completed. You know? Okay, this is outside the actual garden, so whatever. We did a good job here, I'm pretty sure of that. Even though I probably picked up a couple of... What the hell happened here? I'm pretty sure that wasn't here. I think they respawn. I'm pretty sure of that too. Okay, let's get out of here. Can we find some food here anywhere? I did what you wanted.
Did you weed the beds and leave what should be growing there alone?
Not a leaf was wasted.
Not a leaf wasted.
I'm glad to hear it. I'm going to check with my own eyes.
I feel quite hungry.
Well, let's take some apples, I guess. Let's eat a lot of apples. All the apples. Okay, there we go. Who are you? And where is, what's her name? Johanna? Johanka? Oh, there she is. About the situation here? Okay, that's all I need to know.
Alright.
The custodian is obnoxious?
Custodian Sebastian.
He can be unpleasant, but in his own way. I don't know.
You can't be serious.
What's that supposed to mean? At least he was here, unlike you, the whole time. And anyway, mind your own business.
Screw you, lady! I was freaking hit on the head and barely survived. And I'm helping you, like, come on. Oh, there's food here. Okay, never mind. No. That was more or less that. I can travel to Ravana, I guess. And try to find the person. Okay, let's do that. Huh, what's that? Like some sort of another village? Probably. Go back to... Oh. Go back to Nicodemus? Okay. We need to go south. Discovered an accident? Where? Here? Is that an accident? I don't know. Probably somewhere along the way. That's probably what happened. Is that where we need to go? Villager? Talk to the villager, I guess.
I'll be with you.
You live here alone?
See, there's not much going on around here. So you've stayed here on your own?
Quite so. All by myself. All the others were either killed by the Cumans or fled to Rattay.
Hmm. How come you stayed here
Sorry to
alone?
hear that. And what's keeping you here, alone?
My older brother ran away with the wandering players, so when our father was on his deathbed, he made me swear I'd never leave our home.
I can see you took your vow seriously.
I did. But it's starting to get dangerous around here. Again.
The Cumans.
If it were Cumans, I'd grab an axe and that would be that. But a week back, some rabble made their way through here. They begged me for food, and mark my words, they weren't taking no for an answer. If they'd been just a tad hungrier, I swear they would have stormed the cottage.
There are gangs like that around, true enough.
Hmm. Oh, it's a terrible thing happened here.
Mess they left behind. Savages.
It was horrible. People tried to find shelter in the church, but them dogs was waiting. They knew too well that's where folk would try to hide.
And where did you hide?
By the grace of God, I got my family away into the woods.
And I don't see your family with you. I hope those bastards didn't sniff them out.
No, it takes better man than them to track me down. I sent my wife to Rattay with some others.
Okay, when will the people come back?
Do you think folk will ever go back to their homes?
Oh, I don't know about Skallets, but the folk here are sure to want to come back. The only thing they're missing is spiritual support.
Do you mean the priest?
Indeed. When the land's at war, noblemen fight to protect their property. But simple folk want someone to tend their souls.
Of course. But it was the Skallets parish priest who ministered here, wasn't it?
He did. But there's been no sign of him since the attack. Or at least he's definitely not in Rattay among the refugees.
That's true enough. I didn't see him there.
But if you're interested, young fella, maybe you could help us find the priest we need here.
Yep. Yeah, I can ask.
I can always ask. But I've really got no idea where to start.
I can help with that. A few years ago, there used to be another priest in Skallets. Simon, I think his name was.
Simon. Father Simon. I remember him. That's the one who went missing, right?
Aye. I don't want to spread rumours, but they say he was in love with his housekeeper. And then she died somehow, poor thing.
Okay. I hadn't heard about that.
That's not a story I've come across.
It only reaches folk who care for such tales. Well, to finish the story, Simon left the parish and ran away. You know that already. There was neither sight nor sound of him for a long time. Until this spring, he showed up here.
And what's he doing here?
That's just it. People say he's become a hermit.
All right. And where can I find him?
I couldn't tell you exactly, but you could start by talking to that girl's parents. Well, they live on a farm nearby, and it's likely they know more. They may even have had words with him.
I'll go and see what they have to say for themselves.
God go with you, lad, and I pray you find him. If some heathen stabs me in my sleep, I'd rather have a decent burial.
Don't worry. I'll bring someone.
Okay. Well, that's two for the price of one, I guess. Let's... I guess we need to... Man of the Cloth. Do we just ride there? It's right along the road, I guess. Okay, let's do that. Yep. I wish there was a fast traveler, but I don't think there will be anything. Next to Skullets here. I think there was a treasure somewhere next to Skullets. We'll need to check it out. Is that the right road? Yeah, that's the right road. Why wouldn't people want to, like, come back here anyway? I mean, I understand it's all burned, but quite a few houses are still standing. There's still a wall. It's still better than nothing. I mean, I understand maybe, like, Lord will not return here, but people surely can, right? Oh, hello there. Ow. Ow, come on, stop it. You can't beat the person laying down, right? Oh, that hurt. That hurt a lot. You bastard. Hey, easy there. Like with his... Hey, come on. How did he recover so fast? I hit him first. How did... What the hell am I am flying? Come on, stop it. I need to kill him. Because he has way too much loot on him. I'm pretty sure that that's quite expensive, whatever he has. Come on. Just stop running, will you? There we go. Where exactly is he? Oh, there he is. I'm pretty sure he has, like, good armor. Common Halbrak. Common riding boots. Yeah, light lamellar armor. Yeah, we'll take it all. We'll sell it. Except this probably. We don't need the riding breeches as well. Boots. They'll probably sell like for 20 maximum, maybe 10. So this, that, and that, and that. Yes, and dried mushrooms, yes. Halbrak, sure, let's take Halbrak as well. And let's put everything into the horse. Is that all? I think that was all. Alright, this Hungarian saber. I don't think I need that. Anything else? No, doesn't look like it. Okay, I think that's all we took from him. Now, let's get to that freaking village. Or not village, I guess a farm. Is it in there? Yep, it's in there. That was a weird bug when I started flying. That was a horse. Can anybody here help me? Villager? I'm looking for Father Simon.
For the priest, Father Simon, and I heard you might know of him.
Simon? What do you want him for?
I want him to return to St. James. St. James, really? I don't know.
I'm looking for the priest who used to take care of St. James, and the locals tell me they saw him around here.
I don't know if I can help you there. He'll never go back to his parish, if you ask me. Very well. What is it you want to know?
What one between... Where is he?
Where can I find him? He's said to be wandering around here somewhere.
I heard that too, and I'm inclined to believe it, even though I haven't seen him myself.
How come?
After our poor Mary went to her rest, we used some of the money he'd paid us to put a cross up by the roadside. And lately, there's been wreaths of comfrey turning up next to it. I don't take them there, nor my husband neither.
You think Simon does?
Who knows? Maybe it's a miracle. I could believe anything. But there's not been fresh ones for a while, so perhaps he's moved on elsewhere again.
I see.
What went on between them?
What went on between Simon and your daughter?
Nothing that hasn't happened before. Our Mary was his housemaid in Skalitz. She was pretty, very pretty. And he was young, and so things went the way they do between comely young folk. She came back home one day, heavy with child.
These things happen, I guess.
These things happen. What can you do?
I said as much. I was just glad our girl was provided for. Only she never had the chance to hold that babe in her arms. She didn't live through the birth.
I'm very sorry.
Such is a woman's lot in life. Men die in battle, and women in the arms of the midwife.
And what happened to Simon?
The poor man. He took it the worst. He was sure God's wrath smote Mary for her fornication.
Nonsense.
That's rubbish. People lie together out of wedlock all the time, and God never smites them down.
That's just what I told him. But it's hardly my place to lecture a priest. And who knows? Maybe he was right. The Lord moves in mysterious ways. He was overflowing with grief. He barely spoke, didn't eat, refused to take a new housemaid. And then, one fine day, the presbytery was deserted. It took a good season before another priest came along.
Okay. Where is that cross?
Can you tell me where that cross is?
Certainly. There are settling tanks for the mines to the west of Skalitz. On the hill above them in the woods, there are several paths. Mary's cross is by one of them, close to the brook.
All right. Thanks.
I'll be going now, I guess.
Very good, then.
I'll tell him.
Yeah, whatever. I'll tell him whatever. Let's, how about we drink... I just talked to your wife and I'm about to go. Do we want to drink one of those miracle decoction? I think yes. I think we'll need to drink one of them. Can you not see? Like, I'm a dude in armor on a horse. Where's it exactly? Oh, that's quite far away. Oh, that's really far away. What's wrong with my horse? Where can it not move over there? There we go. I guess we'll go just through the fields. I think it'll be faster that way. Okay. There are a couple of... Is that crosses? I don't think... No, it's not crosses. It's for the hay, I think. Okay. And off through there, I guess. Is that the mines? Or is it the other part of the village or something? It's probably... That's probably the mines. You think silver mines? Come on. Somebody should claim that, surely. Okay. Let's just pull back a bit. You serious? Let him go disarmed.
Get going then. But leave that weapon right.
I don't think he has any money. Let's pick it up. We can definitely sell it. Maybe even leave it with me. Just so I can actually blunt damage people with it. If I need armor or something. If somebody's heavily armored, I'm pretty sure this will do quite a lot more damage. Now, where were we? I don't know. Let's just travel along here. We'll get there. Do we just go upstream? I think we need to cross. And go over there. Do we? Nope, nope. We need the other side of the stream. Okay. Can we get up here? Yes, we can. I'm pretty sure I'm getting closer. Oh, crap. Come on, just get up already. Let's see. So, get over here. I guess we need to follow this thing. Is that the cross? Yes, that's the cross.
This must be that cross. Mary's mother was right. Someone did lay flowers here recently.
Okay. Let's go and look around. Horsey, off we go.
I should have a look around and see if there's comfrey growing anywhere nearby.
Should be somewhere in here, right? There's a rabbit. We also promised 10... Oh, there he is. Who the hell are you?
Hey, you! What are you doing here?
I've come for Father Simon.
I've come for the priest. Simon.
There's no one here called that.
There is.
Do you take me for a fool?
All right. Maybe there is someone here. What of it? We're not going anywhere.
You're holding a sorcerer captive. The Tallenberg guards are after you.
I think you should talk less and move your legs more.
And why is that? You think you've got what it takes to beat us?
I might. But it doesn't matter, because I saw you yesterday, and then stopped by Tallenberg to report. So, unless you'd rather wait for Sir Divish's Captain Robard, you should go now.
Shit. All right, we'll go. How far are they?
Far enough still. If you run, I'm sure you'll get away.
Right, right. Thanks for the warning.
What's that? Oh, just some fish?
Oh, thank you, my son. I was beginning to fear I'd never get out of here alive.
These are hard times.
Times are hard when brigands roam the land and attack the defenseless.
But they didn't attack me. I saw them raiding birds' nests down by the path, so I took pity on them.
Which makes what they did all the more loathsome. That's no way to repay a good Christian's hospitality.
And to whom do I owe my salvation?
My name's Henry. You may remember me. I'm the son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
Your face does seem familiar. But listen, Henry, I can't help feeling you didn't stumble across me by accident.
It's true. I've come to ask a favor of you.
Me? What on earth could I do for you?
I need you to go back to St. James. The folk there need spiritual guidance. Skalitz is a burned-out shell, and many have died in St. James. They need a priest. Any priest.
I understand, but I have to disappoint you. I gave up my calling. Instead, I've given myself over to repentance.
I know your story.
Then you know what I'm guilty of.
Yes, and I don't want to try to make light of it. Your conscience is your own affair. But I know that deep down you're a good man.
You don't know what you're saying. You don't know me.
But I know what you did. Many priests break God's commandments willy-nilly and aren't the least ashamed.
That doesn't absolve me of my sins. God's law is set, no matter how often it's violated.
You're certainly right. But the people need you. And forgive me for being blunt, but while you can leave the presbytery if you choose, it doesn't absolve you of your duty to Christian folk.
But I'm a sinner. I'm not fit to guide anyone. I'm unworthy to do so.
Priests, bishops, monks, abbots, they're all sinners. Even the Holy Father himself is a sinner. You've done your penance, and now your people need you.
You're probably right. It is my duty. At least for a time, until they find someone better.
As you say.
As you say. Once things are back in order, there'll be a new priest at St. James, and you can leave if you want.
All right. I'll take what I can carry and go back to St. James.
Thank you. Your parishioners will be very grateful.
I need help with the treatment as well.
Help with treatment?
And what's wrong with you?
Oh, nothing. But Philip from Skalitz is dying. He's lying in Sasau and won't last long.
Slowly now. What happened to him?
Nobody knows much. He's not wounded, but I heard he was hiding from the Cumans for days in a pile of carcasses.
The Lord have mercy. The living should never lie with the dead. His intestines must be purged, but even then he's in God's hands.
How do I clean his intestines?
It might surprise you, but you'll have to give him alcoholic spirits. The purest you can get your hands on. The best is distilled from Artemisia. It'll make him a bit delirious, but it'll help. I'll show you how to prepare it.
Okay. I reached 2 new levels in alchemy? No, I didn't. Okay. So I guess I need to go to Sasau? Yes. Let's travel to Sasso. Let's what do we have here? You know what? Let's just.
Tired of life, are you?
Who the hell are you? Let's get the hell out of here.
Come on, you call that?
I think they're too armored for me to fight. I'm a bit damaged. Let's just get the hell out of here. That's not a fair fight, and I don't like it. I would prefer not a fair fight in my favor than in theirs.
Giving up already? No, kurva.
Okay, bye. Oh, come on, stop it, you two. Stop it. That's not cool. Not cool at all. Let's try to get away from them a little bit, and then I'll try to run towards my horse and just get the hell out of here. Off we go. Yeah, that simply won't do. They're too well armored. There are two of them. I don't think I would be able to do anything there. Okay. Can we travel from here? Yes. Oh, I'm still in combat? I'm pretty sure I'm not at this point. Whew, okay, let's get out of here. Off we go. I'm way too damaged to fight. Run away! Don't really care.
What are you doing here?
Why do we ask?
Why do you ask? Can I not take a walk in the woods without...
I ask because I'm the gamekeeper here, and it's my job to protect these woods.
Well, I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm not a poacher. Certainly. Check.
Go ahead and look.
God damn it. Come on. That wasn't necessary at all. Actually, why did I dismount? I should just go in there. Can I have some sleep here? Yeah, let's have some sleep. Wait till morning, I guess. And after that we'll try to fix him up, I guess? I don't know. Okay. I guess that'll do. And frankly, I will probably just make a cut here. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and goodbye.